Hello and welcome back. As you can see, I'm back in the grow room where I bring things to grow. New plants, myself. It's a space dedicated to growth. This video is not going to be very pretty. But it may be exactly what you need to hear. At some point, you need to face your tough challenges. In our spiritual journey, I want to say a lot and many at the same time. Many of us reach a point where we can get stuck. We can reach a point that feels very nice, actually. Feels as though we're getting it, and a certain sense of happiness seems to be there. Things are going really well. And the last thing that we want to do is ruin that, it seems. You see, if you have any fear left in you whatsoever, even a little bit of fear about losing a happy feeling you currently have, you're not there. And you still have some big things you need to take on. At some point, things really feel good, and people can stay there for a long time. Maybe you're waiting for your next life, and that's okay. But in the end, if you feel fear, if you're afraid to lose the current state of being, of joy, of happiness, if you feel that you were low and now you're high and you're like, okay, you're not there. If you feel relieved, that you feel good, you're not there. And you still have some digging to do. You still have a mountain to climb. So maybe it's time that you face some of the challenges you've been avoiding. Maybe you've created a whole new life for yourself as of late. And your whole new life has been an attempt to eliminate all the negativity in your life, maybe. And you may feel as though it's been getting better and better every day. It's not about never having negative experiences. It's not about enjoying negative experiences or enjoying positive experiences. The state you're really longing for is beyond good feelings. And you know what I'm going to say. Bad feelings. When within you, you can feel the shift to a negative state and notice you're not running from it. Or if you can see the running, but you allow yourself to go into it anyways. That takes a certain courage. a certain understanding, a knowing that running from your negativity is not the path. So maybe it's time you take on that challenge. Some of the things that you've currently gotten over. May have taken relatively a short period of time, and you can clearly measure your progress with some of the things that you've gotten over, which give you a certain sense of stability. That's not the right word. Progress. A certain sense of, I'm getting there, is what I'm trying to say. So for you, what is the one thing, two things, three things? Let's keep it one thing at a time though. What is that one thing that as you hear me speak, keeps coming back to your mind? What is that repeating lesson you haven't learned yet? What is the aspect of yourself that your inner being can see your outer being is not aligned with? And as I mentioned in another video, that's through the filter of the ego, because your inner being doesn't see wrong in anything and does not see you as unaligned. It sees that wherever you are is where you need to be. You came here to learn these lessons. You came here to have certain experiences, to grow, to challenge the mind, your being, and to have you come in alignment. This is a training ground. School is here and now and never ends. Each lesson repeats until you pass that grade. Do you want to stay in the current grade that you're in forever? And say you're graduated? And reaching a certain level of graduation, I really don't think is the point. As long as we are in this vessel here, in these flesh bodies, the lesson will continue until we reach the moment that we leave, that we return back into our spirit essence, if you will. So while we're here, and I'm not saying you can't rest. I'm not saying you can't take a little break. Watch my last video called It's Okay, It's All Okay. If you're feeling overwhelmed, check that one out. But remember not to stay there. Okay? This may be your weekend. School starts Monday. And it's Monday. And it's not at the same time. You see, Monday is not the same day for everyone. The minute you know you're avoiding, you can't hide that from yourself. When you know you're resting for too long, you can't hide that from yourself. There's one person you cannot lie to, and that's yourself. You can try, and there may be a certain level of belief there, but all you need to do is look inside, and you can see through your own bullshit. It just takes an open eye. Whatever time it is that you're watching this, wherever you are around the world, remember to keep going. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. Peace.